Hello everyone. Today I wanted to film a video and I was thinking to myself, what the hell am I going to film? It's New Year's Day, what is there to do? I'm supposed to be hanging out with friends and family. I'm not, I'm at home, it's hot as hell outside, I don't even know how hot it is out there. And I thought I'd take the camera and everything into my studio and I would do a little painting. And I was thinking, what will I do the painting of? And then seeing as it's New Year, we're going into 2019, why don't I recreate a painting that is very old? I think this painting's about 4 years old. This painting was created before I was in exhibitions and I was out and I'm, doing murals and things like that. It was way before all of that. So what I wanted to do is take that painting and redo it. So without further ado, let's get into it. By the way, I have like 2 camera angles today. I know, impressive, right? I've got this one right here and I've got my phone, but it's the best I could do. I don't have 2 fancy cameras. This is my visual journal. It is shitty. I really want to invest in one of those diaries where you fill every page, those diaries. I'm sorry if I keep looking here. I should be looking here, but it's really hard not to look in the viewfinder. I'm just being honest. I really want to be one of those people that have one of those like visual diaries that like they treat really nicely and they fill every page and they cover it in stickers, but like I haven't been one of those people. I feel like I just open my book just to scribble in it and do stupid drawings. This is like a miniature visual diary tour, but it's not really a real visual diary, it's just a scribble book that I have. And so why don't we take a little look into the world of Jade. What is that? So yeah, I don't feel all the... Oh, this is funny. This is when me and my boyfriend were high on edibles and we were trying to draw bikes. We forgot what bikes look like, so we kept trying to draw bikes. I don't know what this is. This is when I drew a bike, and then my partner, he made it into a Splinter Cell Cut Conviction front cover. So thanks for that. We love that. This is one of the most prized art creations I've ever made. I also have like a small list of things I need to do. And nothing there. Oh, this is a little illustration I did of a girl who has a wiggly neck coming out of a pot. Just drew it, just feel like drawing it. It's pretty dirty now. I didn't take, like I said, I don't take very good care of this book. This is a drawing I did. What the fuck? So this is a redraw of the painting I'm going to recreate today. Yeah, just in pencil, there it is. Pretty much the same composition. I think that I have improved a large majority in just like my stylistic ability with my artwork. I think that it's definitely, she looks more aesthetic to me. In the first one, her lips are like way too big and the bird looks really weird, and a lot of things about it I look back on and I go like, what was that? Of course, I can always get better, I'm always going to improve, but this is a big improvement from what it was. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say I'm not happy with where I am, but I definitely know that there are places where I can improve, and that is okay as well. So that is my final drawing that I'm going to repaint today. So let's get this onto some paper and get it transferred onto our illustration board, guys. Alright, so now we're changing to voiceover, and I've printed out my illustration onto some paper just from the printer, and we're going to transfer it on this illustration board that I just gessoed. First I'm going to cut it down and then just use some willow charcoal and evenly cover the back just to transfer it. And stick it there with just a little bit of tape so it doesn't move around. This is like a super easy and like an easier like at-home way. You don't have to buy like transfer paper. You can just sort of do like this bootleg version, and it transfers pretty well, as you can see. So now we're going to go into my tragic box of paints. I know they're a disaster. Don't come for me, I know. First I'm going to go in with a phthalo blue, just dark blue for the background and clouds. Then a skin tone base, which I just think is super easier, way easier than mixing your own, but you know. And just a Mars Black. Ooh, Mars Black, like my name. Ooh. And just a permanent green for the eyes. Yeah, this lid is broken. Burnt sienna as well, which will be the hair. Ugh, these paints, and they're so old, and I don't know, they're so old. And that one is even empty. I don't even know why I have that one anymore. Help me. Anyway. So let's get to painting. The brushes that I use are really just very average. They are just Neef Taklon brushes. And so first we're going to start off with the base colors. So just dark blue and light blue, and then moving into just the base shades of the clouds. Joe Sonia's is quite a thin paint, so it takes quite a few layers to get a nice flat color, which I appreciate because it makes blending a lot easier. Then we're going to go in with the shadows of the eyes, nose and mouth, just laying down the foundations of the skin tone. I just use a titanium white for the eyes as the base layer, and just add a little bit of like the skin tone base mixed with a little bit of white in the inner eyes, eyelids, nose, shoulders and forehead. Like a provincial beige to find the highlights of the hair. I wanted to go for a water wave because the hair in the previous illustration was a little bit wonk. I didn't quite understand it when I looked at it, so I went back and I did some research into like older hairstyles from like the 1930s, 40s, and 20s, I guess, and I found like water waves were to be like the most alike. What I'm doing now is adding a little bit of Mars Black into the eye creases, and then just putting the base layer of a mixture of the phthalo blue and the permanent green as the base of the eye color. And adding Mars Black watered down on a thin brush to the nose, mouth, and adding some irises to the eye. Clouds are always one of my favorite things to paint, and yeah, it was nice to like redo them. Those white highlights make it really come together. And I started on the little bird. He's so cute. I have a lot of trouble painting birds, but I tried my best. Darkening up those eyelashes with a little bit of Mars Black. So guys, that's my final illustration. She turned out pretty cute. I'm happy with her. I do see some places where I can improve, of course, but otherwise, in the comparison to now to 4 years ago, I can see a monumental improvement in my artwork. I can see so many things that I've improved on and how different they are. Like, I feel that it's definitely got maybe a bit more cartoonish in my style, but I am definitely going in a direction I'm happy with. I can see that I've definitely learned how to paint shoulders, which is great. But yeah, I definitely want to keep improving. Anyone's work can always be better. And if you ever feel down about your artwork, please don't give up and just keep going, because look how my artwork used to look. And it's still, of course, it's not as great as I would like it to be, and I can always improve. And like I said, that's what comes with time. So once again, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you got this far into the video, I commend you, and it means the world to me. And I hope that you are staying unapologetically you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Full day. Bye.
I'm